as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from Indy. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Back to throw Mahomes. He's got time here. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Hey, 43, attack!
Another throw for Mahomes. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Yellow. Hero 15. Far side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
Yellow. 57.
And he could have a free play here. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Hey, Sunday. Far side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Butker with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. Raheem Blackshear now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Ready. Drill green. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air on first down, Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The back grabs it. He has the Carolina touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
First down throw, Mahomes. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So second down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, nope.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap now to Young. Tremble with the grab.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll go quickly to the right. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
57 color. Attack! Attack!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Rice. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Dane Jackson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
All right. Easy. Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Okay, ready?
One last play before the break.
Wait. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Finds his back complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Pass complete to Hubbard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Blue strike. Let's go now. Ready.
Young on the play action. And this time get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
43 rail. Black Ultra. Ready. Red cycle. Ready.
Another try following the sack. Hubbard hauls it in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Here's Young to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
52 blaster. Set.
Now it's Young. Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They've got a man in motion. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Josie Jewell making that stop. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Run the ball through.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now, Young. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
38. Here we go.
Finds Sanders. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6, 7. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Panthers going for the win here.
Ready up.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Set. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
10 cycle. Red. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Set.
Now to throw. He rolls to his right. He's running for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Let's go. Hut.
Throwing now. Buying some time left. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
15.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Offside.
Here he is to throw. That's caught at the 4. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try.
Offside.
He'll look to throw it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Reed now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Young on 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
One final shot here. He's on the move. This is for the ball game. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a